Today is the really hot outside episode, where it's like really hot outside because it's summer, in case you couldn't tell from the footage I just showed. There's also no AC in my house, which is a huge bummer, so I was thinking, maybe I should go out. I could play a sport or a game that's not behind walls. And under this heat, under the desolate drought, a thought came to me. I can't wait to play with balls. I played with balls so you don't have to! Hey guys, it's me, actually Charlie, and today I'm finally gonna play with balls. This is a question that's just been asked around in my community a lot, and I just figured, why don't we just play with some balls? We're gonna be going through the top 10 most popular balls in the world. And if you guys like this video, make sure to leave a comment and ask what balls I should play with next. Now, let's get right into the video. Now, here we have some of the world's most popular balls, and we're gonna play with all of them, guys. We're gonna play soccer. Oh yeah! Soccer, also known as football, is probably the most popular sport in the world. It's a relatively simple sport as the objective is to kick the ball into the goal, and that kind of simplicity has the power to bring people from all over the world together. But what does this say about the ball itself? Wait, what the fuck was I gonna say? Now, the soccer ball is arguably probably the world's most popular ball. I heard it's really good for like kicking and stuff. I think the way I'm gonna be testing each ball is by 4 different metrics. How catchable it is, how throwable it is, how well you can kick it, and how well it can bounce. So we're just gonna do that with all of these balls, starting with the soccer ball. First, we're gonna play some catch. This will test its throwability and catchability at the same time. Catch this! Well, it was pretty throwable, I guess. I don't know how catchable it was. Yeah, I don't know, it just doesn't seem really catchable. Thankfully, the soccer ball does seem to be pretty bounceable. And it kind of feels good to kick, too. Let's test it out. All right. You asked for it. Overall, the soccer ball's pretty kickable. It's pretty bounceable. And it's pretty throwable too. However, it doesn't really seem to be that catchable at all. So, I'm gonna have to give it a B+. It's a solid ball. Basketball, also another super popular sport where the objective is to shoot the ball into the opponent's hoop. One of the key rules of the game is that you must dribble the ball, so I'm expecting it to be pretty bounceable.
I like to paint my toenails rainbow to show that I care for you.
As you'd expect, the basketball is pretty bounceable. Considering that players have to dribble this a lot, of course it have to be. However, is it catchable? And is it throwable? Let's find out. Well, it does seem to be throwable as well. However, I don't know about its catchability. Let's kick this bad boy. Ow. 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 Oh, never mind. I'm not fucking doing that. The American football. This sport requires that you make it across a 100-yard field and get the ball into the opposing end zone. This sport is super strategic, and there's a lot of physical contact because you tackle people, and the ball's an oval shape, and I actually really hate the ball. It's not even bounceable either. It does that. Why the fuck, like, who? And how do I set this up for myself? How do I kick it? Like, do I have to set it on the ground like this and then do it? Or like, can I just like punt it? Like, that just feels scary to kick. Like, that's weird. Well, now that we got that ball over with, I think we should go to the baseball next. This is the baseball. You can hit it with a bat and you can throw it too. And you run around the bases, which is why it's called baseball. Sorry. You know, it's throwable. It is catchable from what I know, but is it kickable? Let's find out. Ow, what the it's not kickable. Don't kick the baseball. Yeah, it's pretty throwable. Only problem is, it doesn't seem to be catchable. Again, like most balls. And on top of all that, oh, actually it is pretty bounceable. Huh, I didn't expect that. Okay, the baseball continues to surprise me. You get a B for baseball. And for a fifth ball, we got a kickball. Kickball, sharing a lot of similarities to baseball, the only difference being that you kick a rubber ball rather than hitting a ball with a bat. However, this ball seems to have more uses than one might expect. Honestly, I think this is the best ball. Or if not the best, it's one of the best. I think it's easily an S tier ball. You can use it as a playground ball. It's a kickball, so it's kind of like baseball, but not really. And like in the name, kickball is very kickable. And on top of all that, imagine you're not able to catch this ball and it hits you in the face. Thanks to its material, it doesn't hurt that bad. It's a pretty safe ball. Good for most things. You can bounce it. It's pretty bouncy. You know, you could actually probably use this as a basketball. You can kick it like crazy. That's some crazy distance. And if it's not kickable, then, well, I imagine it's pretty throwable too. And to top it all off, it's catchable. It's pineapple. I haven't really tried pineapple. Up next is the tennis ball, a small lightweight ball specifically designed for the sport of tennis, the size typically being about 6.54 to 6.86 centimeters in diameter. Traditionally, the color of the ball is yellow for the sake of visibility, but did you know there are actually 3 different types of tennis balls, the most common one being a pressurized ball. Why is it a fucking soda can?
Ooh, the type of shit they make airtight, like.
No, I think this ball is pretty solid. You know, it's really light. It's pretty light, so it should probably be pretty throwable. It should also be pretty bounceable, even on the grass. Yeah, see? Still not catchable, though. It just doesn't seem to be kickable either. Oh, it actually might be. Kind of hurts, though. This is the golf ball. And I wasn't allowed to play with this one. Yeah, we couldn't afford actual golf.
Nice.
Okay. Oh, you have to balance it all the way to the end. Yeah, +2.
Oh, nice. All right, come on.
Just because I'm your friend, it doesn't mean I'm going to treat you so lightly.
Competitive. Yo.
Oh, but now we're in the scary world. So what if you hit it through the house? If you miss this, you're gonna be stuck at the house. Oh my god. Oh my, dude. Yeah, well I can do that too.
Yeah, do it.
Bro, dude, are we dead ass?
Wait, are you serious?
Dude, look under there. Look at the house, dude. So far, I don't know who's winning, but this is a close one.
This is.
I've consistently hit 4s and 5s. Well, Dumpy's kind of just all over the place.
Yeah.
Okay, this is the last one.
I have to make it right into that ball.
And you only get one chance. Hit it, Dumpy. 3.
Bro.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I don't think hitting it harder will fix this problem, Dumpy.
There we go, thank God. And nice. Dude, if it just gets stuck on the ledge.
5,
8.
8.
I just got 8.
And then so it is hitting it into the lock like nothing?
Yeah, no, it means like 0. 1. It's like just the right enough.
Dude, I'm losing now.
You're actually in like purgatory. Actually insane. I got that. I actually got that. Nice. That's actually sick.
So after counting up the points, it's been decided. I'm the winner.
You are the winner. You are the champion of life golf.
Oh, yes! Mini golf was pretty cool. I really like mini golf. Normal golf is lame. What the fuck my mall selling, bro? Up next is the Miles ball. My friend Miles won this at a Dave & Buster's and he doesn't want it. So now I'm gonna play with it. Like most balls, it's pretty bounceable. I imagine it's kickable. Oh yeah, it's damn kickable. Oh shit. Dude, this thing's so kickable. Yeah, of course the one that Miles chose out turned out to be a pretty good ball. But I don't know, I just still have my doubts about its catchability or throwability. One of them, it just... the fuck? The big bouncing inflatable green ball, most commonly seen in Ryan Higa's old videos, is now here. I have it. I have one. So it turns out it is pretty kickable, but I don't know about its catchability. You know, despite its size, you know, maybe, I don't know. I personally have my doubts about it. I mean, you'd think it'd be easier because of its size, but I don't know. I mean, that also all depends on how throwable it is too. You know, because it's such a big ball, you know, maybe some people might have a harder time throwing it. Let's test it out. Oh, it actually turned out alright. So it actually turned out to be surprisingly throwable. However, I still do have my doubts about its catchability because, you know, it's just so big. I just feel like if it was coming towards someone, it might scare them, you know, and also like, it's just not made for catching. So we're done with this. And last but not least, the pickleball, a fast-growing paddle sport that combines elements from tennis, badminton, and ping pong. However, it does seem to be a bit different from the rest. This is quite an interesting ball. I mean, as you can see, there's all these like holes in it and stuff. It's pretty light, so I imagine it's kind of kickable, but also it's really small. A lot of the balls we've tested lately, the tennis ball, the golf ball, they've been pretty small, so I imagine it's not that kickable either. Despite its weight. So far, this is the only ball where we've had to use some sort of like you know, like instrument or, you know, this like piece, like utility piece or whatever in order to play. Like, it's not kickable because you can only hit it off this thing. It's not throwable because you can only hit it off this thing. It's not catchable because you can only hit it off this thing. And it's not even that bounceable either because you're only allowed to bounce it off this thing. So, I don't know, overall, I just think it gets zeros across the board. You know, it's not really a very viable ball. And last but not least, the pickleball, a fast-growing paddle sport that combines elements from tennis, badminton, and ping pong. However, it does seem to be a bit different from the rest. So yeah, the pickleball, I mean, like the balls we saw earlier, they're pretty small, pretty light. I don't know, I don't imagine it's like that kickable, you know, given the balls we reviewed earlier. I don't know if it's that throwable either. I think this was one of the few balls that did require some sort of like, you know, instrument or, you know, piece of utility to hit. And I don't know, I don't imagine if it's that throwable either, just because of like, you know, like the distribution of like the weight and like, you know, the way it's shaped and stuff. Like, I don't know, I just don't think it's kickable nor catchable. I mean, like, imagine if I tried throwing it to him. So guys, that's gonna do it for this video. Comment down below on what you thought about all the balls. Did you think we ranked them accurately? Let me know. If you have any other balls you'd like to suggest that I play with, leave a comment down below. But that's gonna do it for this video, and I'll see you guys on the next adventure. Oh yeah!